Muy bien.
So anyway, first of all, the reason I showed that is because I'm using PowerPoint and it's boring, so, get over it. And the second thing is, if you were out there playing, I'm sure on a couple of occasions you felt like it was a fire drill, right? You're like, which way do I go, right? And what do I always say? Stay organized, stick to the plan. So, anyway, thanks for the, thanks for laughing. At least entertaining. All right, so we're gonna go through. I printed it out. So first of all, I want to make sure that I thank Beth. And so for the parents too, because you guys are awesome, and frankly, 99% of what goes, well, maybe more like 80% of what goes on, the parents do, and at the rink, and then the kids do some of the work too. And so, you guys all do the working, watching, and I call it the worrying, because I equally worry, I promise you, every time. And also, Kaylee and Derek, wherever Derek is. And the coach's practice players. I only do that to her every time because she gets mad at me, so. So now it's, without further ado, I screwed up the last, I think, 2 years, and I did not ask for either the assistant captains or the assistant coaches or the captains to say some words. So, yep, don't sit down.
You didn't ask me to tell me about this.
No, that's,
I'm actually.
it's all surprises. So we'll start with the captains, and you all can come right up. Hey, I did warn the captains that they would be doing this, so let's see how this goes.
Yo, boys, good luck.
I just want to start by saying, coming into the season, it's already a special season for me. I know for Casey too, because we're our seniors. And it felt really special. Of course, we got interviewed by the newspaper to start our season. So I really felt like we were taking this season nice and serious, We won some games, won a lot of games, lost some games. Had a great season though. I just want to thank everyone for playing with me all these years. Kaylee for teaching me, my dad for teaching me,
Take your hands out.
for teaching me, Mr. Sturge for teaching me.
I'm hoping we can woke you up.
Yeah, man.
First, I want to thank all the players. You guys really made it a special year. You all came to the practices with a different vibe, and we all bonded together really nicely this year. And it was way different than any other season that we were way tighter, way closer, and I think that really helped us succeed. I want to thank the coaches, obviously, like Matt said. I think all three of us, we appreciate what you guys teach us and all the hard work you guys put into the team. I want to thank Dan. Watch the games, and do a little film study, and watch the highlights too. See what he has to say. Mr. Newton, thank you. And all the parents too for getting people to the rink and supporting us day in and day out. So I really appreciate it. It's a special season. Thank you.
start off mine. I got a couple gifts I'd like to hand out. Thank you throughout the years. Coach Goodenough, thank you for everything you've done around me and growing up, even though I only had you 1 year when I was younger. And last year, you're not Steve. You're not Steve.
What's this for?
Oh, that's for you. Yeah, I got it.
And you got a lot of.
Colin, I got one for you. Special. Just
Why you one like Colin? What?
special.
Special.
Mr. Newman. I got one for you.
Colin's special on the head.
There he is.
Steve.
One for you too. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. This year, coming into it, the very first time stepping on the ice with all these boys, I knew it was going to be a whole different year than any other year, and it really just it made my toes tingle. I kind of liked it, so I really just wanted to just take my time and enjoy it like I enjoy my time with family, and it really came out to be a blessing and the memories of a lifetime that I could never ask for again. So, thank you much.
All right, thanks guys. Your 2022 Ontario Bay Captain! Knowing that Derek and Kaylee are
Yes.
full of words, go ahead.
Okay, I got it up there, don't worry.
She's already done it once, so.
No, I'll mess up Jeff, guys, got to witness my awesome speech in front of the whole auditorium.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Yeah, it was Bailey. Now, I was only here for a part of the season, but from what I did get to see was so much fun to watch. You can hear guys, if one person got down on the bench or started doubting themselves, you could hear guys saying, hey, Mo, we got this, and you pick your head up. They boosted each other up instead of putting each other down was an amazing change from past years. So I'm proud of you guys, and I can't say anything more than you've impressed me, and I know you've impressed everybody in this room with the grit that you've shown this year, the integrity, and just all around hard work. Because every game, right, Skylar? Every game, you guys showed up ready to work, or for the most part. Sometimes I could have witnessed a little bit more. But it was you guys for putting in the work and making it a fun season to coach.
Oh, penalties?
Yes, Joe!
Steven, get the puck. Not a couple of
Yep. Derek?
How many words, Bryce?
I'm guessing.
Okay. Well, I want to first thank Steve Dan Dalen because my parents in Florida got to watch. It took 6 different times to figure out how to do it. Trying to over the phone, but yeah. Well, they really enjoyed it, and they liked your comments about Bryce passes, or Blevin passes Bryce. They pass back and forth. They don't really go anywhere, but they kind of pass back and forth. My parents really like that part of it. And I would agree that they really passed back and forth a few times. They didn't really count them much, but at least they kept walking that zone. So, back when you guys were, making sports, we kind of always said, this is going to be a team that's actually going to do well. And, they said this might be we might actually have a team that might win a few games and, a good bond and do well. And you guys proved that, you guys were right. So, and we look forward to next year and the year after. And we'll keep going. Hope you guys had fun. I thank all the parents too for bringing the kids there to practices, and for Steve for letting me help coach. A lot of fun. All right. One more thing. Thank my wife for letting me help coach.
Yeah. So none of my family lives in my immediate family, meaning my mother, my father, and my sister that are still alive. No one has ever seen my children play hockey, and so if you all have the privilege of having that as an opportunity, and so my parents, because I'm from Colorado, and so none of my family has ever seen my boys play, and so I've already told Dan, and I appreciate the fact that they now have had the opportunity to actually see Nick and what's his name there? Matt actually play hockey ever in these two boys' lives, so I appreciate that, Dan. Thank you. So I thought it would be very helpful to go through some stats real quick. So yeah, I know, Bailey. It's all your fault. So that was our season in 2019, 2020. But there actually was a season, really, right? So that was 1 win, 17 losses. You can read through it, right? And so I tried to find some other stats, and I really couldn't find what you guys found because it didn't upload for me. I don't know why. So, and I don't keep stats from 2009, so mainly because I didn't really know anything about it. So, but that was our stats from 2009. Then the year that was a blur. And I want you to go back to this. Please remember this. Goals for, goals against. Those stats. Please remember those. So 18 games, we scored 29 goals, and we had 91 goals against. Okay. So then this year, which was a half year, and then not even a half year, we actually scored less than 1 goal a game, and we allowed 6 goals per game. Right? So Zach, tell me what our stats were this year. What do you mean? Yeah.
I don't know.
Owen. Bryce.
Goals for, 50, goals against 2.
Wow. Oh, come on, come on. If we take Cass and West City out of that.
You mean Syracuse? That was
So being a nurse, interestingly, I always look at the data and/or the stats. So, anybody notice anything odd about the home and away record?
We're
It's better if we, but it's better if we travel.
Let's travel more.
Which seems odd.
Blue Hole games, let's travel more, Zach.
Yeah, you should ride the bus to home games.
Yeah.
Ride the bus.
All right, so obviously we need to say thank you to our coaches, and I added the other extra coaches. Skylar, look, you're on the screen.
Skylar's on TV. Skylar's famous.
You're on TV, look. This is you right here.
Okay, Stephen.
Thank you.
So anyway, suffice it to say that everybody thought part was, you know, great season, and I told you PowerPoint was boring, so. Along with that, we had some honorable mentions and some all-stars. We had Zach and Casey. Actually, it was Matt, I think it was Matthew Wilson that made he made the all-star second team. I don't know who that is, but I think they figured it out eventually. And then we had Colin, Bryce, and Matt Olson, and good job. Thank God I spoke the name right. And then I wanted to recognize some of these guys, including Will, that so you guys who showed up to practice all the time, and Will even got to play that one game. I think I ran through the buzzsaw. Huh? Well, I'm talking about the last game.
Bishop Timmons game, he had a good one.
Yeah?
Bishop Timmons game.
Yeah, that whole period. So, look, it's your first year, and when you don't have a JV team, when you are on the team as a freshman, it's quite a feat, in my humble opinion, because that is kind of a big deal. And so, growing up in a school district that was similar to CNS in Colorado, if you made the JV team, it was a miracle. And so I personally never had to necessarily worry about it, I guess because I was tall, but wasn't very athletic. But so congratulations to those guys, and they're the unsung heroes who showed up to every practice, worked hard, and you know what, you can't do stuff without the guys that show up to every practice. And you know, Hunter and Will and everybody, I really appreciate, and Brady, yeah, I really appreciate, you know, your hard work, and you know, Mason. And poor Mason drove all the way to Cass to watch the game, and I said, "Where's your stuff?" He said, "What are you talking about?" And you know, it's just miscommunication. But it would have been a great opportunity. But I really appreciate everybody traveling. And how could we forget our other coaches? Coach Sam, who, you know, says almost as much as a few other people and is always willing to do
What a great season, in my eyes at least. I don't know about everyone else. And it was fun to be there for every game and run the door and get there with you boys.
There was one other guy that I know was here, and that was Coach Nick. I know I speak on behalf of Coach Nick, who was not going to come up here, obviously.
Lazy.
And, he obviously thinks you guys did a great job. Am I correct, Nick?
Hey, I got a question for Coach Nick and Coach Sam. Which break had the best food? Because I don't think you guys ever stopped eating anytime we're at. I'm gonna say TI, right? Can I get some of that after seconds?
I think Camilla said the best popcorn. I don't know, it's between Rome and TI on the chicken fingers. All right, so then we had our preseason fun, which everybody loved. I don't know, I'm not sure who that is, but they showed up pre-dressed, which was
I got a free. I did not show up. dressed.
And I believe that I
I
told
started
him,
getting dressed.
I believe my exact words were, that was kind of a bad idea. I don't know if I would have done that. but-
I still ran with you. I still ran with you.
Hey, they toughed it out.
Yeah, in you.
That was the only thing that was actually hard.
And we had my lifelong dream was to have the turkey trot, hopefully next year.
Only a few showed up.
We can get the whole team, and then we had, this guy here.
Team mascot.
Hopefully it wins back.
Yeah.
Bryce.
And, yeah, incidentally, we did win the turkey trot because Bryce sprinted the entire thing. Along with that, we did-
What was your time? What was your time?
Beat all the cross country kids.
21:36.
And, within about, 100 paces of the start,
Wow.
Marley did in fact
No.
have some items he left in the street.
No, on my boots.
On her
I
boots.
like to go and stop and he puts on my boots. I go, oh my God.
So then, it was everybody's favorite, I hope, which was the Chef Steve dinners. And, you know, if you like them, great. If you don't, well, my bad. And, I don't know, but, you know, those are kind of the whole purpose of having the team. And, so then, I wanted to just ask a few of you guys, so I know what my why is, why I do it. And so I want to know from the players, in like 3 or 4 words, so what's your why? So Bryce, why are you going to come back if you do? It's what?
Exhilarating.
Yeah. Matt, why did you play this year?
High school hockey's everything. When it comes around.
Hockey 4 woods, Matt.
Okay.
Maddox, all right, it carries.
I said high school hockey's everything. Like when it comes around.
It does consume your life, I agree. Joe? Where's Will? I have an
He's over
award
there.
for Will. Where's Will? Will.
Well, come on.
Anybody else? Why do you play hockey? Ian?
Hockey.
Why do you play hockey?
Family.
Got one there.
It's my home away from home.
Home away from home. Bailey. What's your...
Screw basketball.
Screw basketball.
Hey,
I played once.
prove it, not just obey, right? So generally speaking, so my why came from, sort of moving up here and not having, of course, I have my awesome family that I, you know, have with my wife and her awesome parents. And so this sort of became my other family, as somebody had indicated. And so this actually, I think, is part of the reason that I have actually not went absolutely crazy up here, because this is actually my other family, and I've connected with a lot of the families, and I didn't really think about it until somebody sent me a picture of me actually coloring with a group of kids. Girls. It was totally fine, and it was not and so it was at a rink in the middle of the lobby, and so that is my why, is because, you know, it is all about the kids, 1,000% for me. So if anybody ever doubts why I'm ever here, you better recheck your thinking because I am 100% about the kids and everything that goes around it, so. But that's my why, and what about you, Speedy? What's your why?
Go all the way again.
Game.
Exactly.
All right. So, I'm gonna preface this with, there's a 100% chance I don't have everybody on this list, and it does not, I wanna make it crystal clear, it does not discount the effort or anything else about everybody that's on this team. But I sent out this thing because I was trying to figure out something that would be at least, entertaining, if you wanna say, for this banquet, because every year we stand up here and I say thanks, Matt, you're great. Casey, you did good. Yeah, Steven, you broke your foot, but it's a bummer.
Yeah, come on, Steven.
So, but I wanted to at least make it interesting, right? So this year I decided I'm gonna try something new, so I sent a list to the assistant captains and, or the assistant coaches, sorry, and said, hey, help me fill in the blanks. So this is in no particular order. It is not at all, if your name does not appear on this, it just means it didn't occur to us that maybe you were the
Bandit.
last to leave the ring. So don't, I can't believe the coach didn't say that I wasn't it's fine. Like, next year you can be, as long as you're the guy that's last to leave the ring. So, it's for fun, and it is an observation only. Are we good? Okay. And you can still be mad at me, it's fine, I'm used to it, I get it all the time, and so.
Guys, get up and get more pizza.
Yeah, there's lots of food. So, at one of our, funny story, at one of our games, one of the moms came in the snack bar, or a kid came in the snack bar and said, that kid dressed up like Spider-Man is hanging off the, and I said, oh my God, oh, no, they said, he's up high hanging off.
Yeah, hanging off the top.
Yeah, which would, but it's kind of a bar.
What?
Yeah. I don't think he realized he's really not Spider-Man.
One day.
So, as you recall back to the original list, last to leave. I know it was a competition every practice, every game, literally every time we tried to leave the rink. Who was the last to leave? And we were all like, oh, not this again. And we would all gather by the side, and they would all, and this and that.
Oh, it was always.
And so, look, this is really a toss-up in my opinion, but somebody put a name, so I just was fine with it. Because at the end, I was like, I'm over it. So, last to leave the rink, which means player who always is getting an extra rep at the end of practice or fooling around over there, or doing whatever.
All right.
If you're not the guy, it's not my fault.
Sturdy's always good.
I thought that was like.
Right? Not like the undressed stuff, like
All right, I already gave it up because I thought it was a different slide. So, the next one was the clutch player of the game, or the clutch game player. So, you're like, well, it's tied, or maybe it's not. And who are we gonna count on and name score?
Jojo out there at the end of the game.
Shut up!
Yeah, come in. Blue shoe
No,
court, you
Jojo.
can do it.
Yeah, what he said.
He doesn't like no-show Joe, so he's blue shoe court now.
No show.
You can't be in the penalty box at the end of the game, right?
Well, anyway, the resounding was that guy. You might be familiar with him. there, Zach.
He broke kids' ankles in the fairgrounds.
All right. So then, that's true. And so, Bill Obey. If anybody wants to do one right now, we can, but, yeah. Next one is, keeping it positive. So, the boys all, said that you could definitely tell, and I would echo the sentiments, but, there were two players that people observed, said, we're keeping it positive, guys, and that was Mason, who I didn't know actually Mason's coach. And by the way, in case you didn't know this, Stephen has his own business as a masseuse.
On the bus. On the bus.
Yeah.
That's why we do so good.
Yeah, that's why we have
So, I remember, I think the first time I ever witnessed it was on our way to Ithaca. And I turned around and I looked and I said, what are they doing? And, they were doing whatever Stephen was doing. Shoulders, feet.
Nah, bro. You can't stop magic.
Oh, yeah.
His fingers are like,
God. And incidentally, funny story about the Ithaca game when I knew everybody knew it was going to be a little chilly, and so we got on the bus and it was -9, and we pulled up into the parking lot in Ithaca, and I said, "Good news, boys! It's warmed up. It's -3." So. And they said, "What'd you say?"
What a dream!
Yeah, bring
Is
it
it
on.
canceled?
All right, the next one, if you don't recall, was the cheermaster. Who's the cheermaster?
Bailey! Bailey!
Come on, Bailey. In case you guys didn't see also, Bailey started a fight with me at the last practice.
Hey, dude.
Bailey, he rocked your
Yeah.
jersey right over your head.
Yeah.
I saw that he did.
He started it. He skated up and pushed me. That's grounds for, all right. Well, anyway, Bailey, you're the cheermaster. So the best selling, this is a big one. Yeah, well, and next year we're gonna have different categories like who dances the best, who
Sings the best on the bus.
no, the best selling, like best dancer. I'm talking about after you score.
Who sells it?
Yes.
I got yelled
So the
at
best
for
selling.
following people's sellies after the goal.
Who? I don't know, I remember somebody scoring in, who was it, in Rome? Somebody scoring and goes like this past the glass to the, well, anyway, it wasn't that. What is you? Joe, you have your work cut out for you because you're gonna have to figure out some new sellies.
Yeah, come on.
Next one was most improved. These are not in order, but and hopefully it's next to that.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, Colin, to make a difference in wearing contacts.
Thank
I know, I just remember all the arguments about, I don't need contacts, I can see, I can't see far away. You know, what? Blue line, red line.
Yeah. Is that why those ones go in your contacts?
Big difference, when you see guys left, they come at you.
There was a draft. Yeah, Pucker on the back, Pucker.
Man was skating around the red line.
Next one was in it to win it. So, you know, if you showed up and you're like, you know what, I don't care. Anybody got a? Yeah.
Who was serious on the team? Willie. This one's difficult. It's got Willie.
It might be Owen.
It's Willie or Owen.
I just find it more interesting to see what they say. What about Don? Who?
It's not Willie or
I like Dawson.
That's what I'm saying. I'd say, yeah, but
It might be Dawson. Dawson's
Hey, I think everybody showed up to win, right? We never showed up to lose, ever.
no, of course not.
We don't ever show up to
Who
lose.
is it?
Oh, you wanna know?
Yeah. Babcock.
Just fucking know.
He's dreaming about slowing it. I'm sorry, man. Dude, it's like 5 minutes before a game. He's like, he's gonna do this slide.
Yeah, he's bad.
Oh, man. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Dude. What? Nah, dude, he would come up on Red Bull all yeah, every game. He's like, walking down your trench coat. Yeah, trench coat. Put up.
The next one I actually think is you know, interesting because I'm actually not a big talker, and if you see me at the rink, I usually look either angry, stressed, or stare at the floor.
Tired.
But it's never because I'm any one of those things. It's just that's my face, and the only way to fix it is plastic surgery. I also don't speak really much, except for now, because I have to. And so this next one was the most talkative, and then I put not. You remember? And so no. It's the opposite of being talkative, because this person, I think, talked about as much as my son Chris, and come on, let me finish. So even we still joke about it now, like with even Tom and Kaylee. So when we talk about Chris when he played, no, Tom Garashi, when he was the coach. And so we talk about it now still when Tom was the coach, where we'd say, Chris, how's it going? Good. And so that was it. And so this guy talks about as much as Chris did.
Wonder who it is.
Well, apparently everybody already picked it. Oops.
We know the next thing.
Hey, congratulations.
He's the only guy that literally talks less than my son and asks awesome questions. Every time. So. Huh?
I don't speak much.
Yeah. Speed limit, you've already seen, so. Who remembers watching Eric Mashaw skate up the ice in TI? A player that has sudden bursts of speed, no one can figure out where it came from. So we had two people that.
Yeah, Dawson!
That would definitely have to be the wrong game.
Keep it down, Will.
Definitely the wrong game.
All right, the next.
Casey.
Casey.
Casey, all day, 24/7. Casey.
That's why he scored. Oh, I got it. Nah, you got
I took off one of them because, yeah, nothing. So top 10. This is a player involved in important plays all season long.
Bryce?
Love it.
Bryce?
Important play.
Bryce, Owen. It's Bryce and Owen.
I don't know, I wouldn't be so sure to pick the people you
Jacob.
think.
Jacob, Blue, Walker, I don't know.
You can't list the whole team. That's cheating.
And I was on the bench.
Kill it.
Most open.
Well, anyway. Wait. Armadillo.
I was gonna say it. Armadillo!
You wouldn't put the.
Learn to finish, Jacob. Learn to finish. Shut up! Against Fulton.
Hey,
Shut up!
it's we're almost done,
I
so.
was very nervous.
And thank God it worked for you. Helping hand. So player who's always first to help you up if you fall down.
Zach.
It's gotta be new.
It's got me.
It's all.
Dude's always quiet.
Think about the.
Thank you.
Walker. Walkie.
It could be, or it's not.
It's blue and new and gold.
It's blue. No, it's not.
I say that too.
I've witnessed some other stuff. You know, sometimes things happen when you're not watching, and I watch a lot of stuff. Cameron Call. Owen Smith. Come on, Jake. All right. Hey, how about high energy? Who's got the most energy?
Hey, David.
Cheer up, David.
Definitely just you.
I don't know. I used to hear some people carrying on in the locker room.
Brody.
Try it. Come on.
That has to be right at the end of the game.
And a lot of
The end of the game still has to be right.
Yeah, I used to be on the locker now.
The end of the game.
High energy.
Riley in the locker back
You got the bus right, man. It's got the
All right, so I know you all love to play hockey. So love of the game. That's the last one. Love of the game. The player who ultimately shows the most love for the game.
Oh, and
Come on, Dave. All right, so now I started a new thing. It's the Ford Tough. Ford, but yeah, I won't get into it, but now it's obey tough, being tough.
Casey.
Means what?
Every single one of Casey's you. I bet it is right now. These are
This is.
I don't care.
What? Ready?
He's going for the nice one.
This was for Bailey.
Do you need me to go back?
You don't know.
All right.
Let's get it.
Being tough means you never quit. Means you put 100% effort all the time. Means you put the team first always. Means you are resilient. Means when you're tested, you put up a good fight. Means you always celebrate the team's accomplishments. When knocked down, they always get up. So after some deliberations, we have decided our first ever toughness award will be awarded to, and Steve's dragging it on. Oh, he's getting a bag. I think I lost video. It's fine.
Are we good?
love you. It's a little man.
Hey, it's about to get interesting because
Even more Spencer.
You get a new truck, it says.
I gotta get a new truck.
What you get for being tough, you get a new truck.
Why didn't even?
I think there's a truck in the little gift bag.
I need a car.
who needs a truck?
Need a license first.
What?
Need a license first.
Well, I can load.
Ready?
Drum roll. Ah, Bailey Dallas. Tough kid.
Unfortunately, they don't have chips to make new trucks, so here you go.
You gonna say thank you? Come on now. Yeah.
You got 2 new trucks.
All right.
I already know one's a Chevy, don't
And then I
harass me
can.
about it.
I don't care.
And so anyway,
I want a Chevy truck.
the last practice was awesome, just because they had fun and, you know, it's fine. And that's why I ended, so it doesn't end badly. So good luck, seniors, and you guys are awesome. I have certificates because it's a big mess up here and I don't think I can figure it out right now.
Steve, we want to take a quick second. So in addition to the players, the coaches, to make, the team work, there's also the glue to the team that keeps everything together and communicates and keeps us all on the same page. And that's Beth Newton, and everybody contributed towards the gift for Beth, and we wanted to make sure we said thank you, Beth, for everything you do for the
I appreciate all of you, and I too had a great celebration, so thank you. I was just coming up to get you guys organized to get a picture around the cake and get the rest of the barrel. But before you get started, could we get a picture of the boys with the cake so that, Skylar and finger in it, pass that out?
You want me to take it? Wait, hey, also, hold on. I forgot, most importantly, we can't end the season 10-7-2 for the first time in 10 years without having something special, right? Oh, yeah. So, I wrote down
Coach K has a business, in case you don't know, look her up.
Are you on Facebook? You're on Facebook, yeah.
and I wrote down your sizes based on my guess, and if they're too big, get over it. It's not a fashion, hey, it's not a fashion contest, right?
It's hard to drive.
All right, so picture by the cake.